Hey, shalom everyone. This is Amir Tsarfati, and these are breaking news. Just I'll wait for a few minutes for you guys to connect, and I'll update you on what just happened just less than an hour ago. Okay. So again, these are breaking news. I'm here in Canada, in Montreal, speaking here on Sunday. I'll be speaking in Edmonton on Tuesday, Calgary on Thursday, and in Vancouver on Saturday and Sunday. Then go back. But there's something that you need to know, and these are breaking news. I want to share it with you, and then you can, of course, if possible, share this with as many as you can. So, again, if you are not following me on Telegram, you probably don't know about it. But just about 30 minutes ago, Israel striked twice in Syria. Twice in Syria. One in the surroundings of the Damascus area, next to the Tel Zainab, which is near the airport, the international airport. Apparently, we're talking about weapon shipment that just arrived on Iranian civilian planes in the last few days. We probably destroyed it. Right now, there is a big fire in the international airport of Damascus. And some flights had to be rerouted. But again, major strike in the Damascus International Airport area on Hezbollah and Iranian targets. These are weapons and shipments of weapons and components for their weapon program that Israel targeted. This is the second Friday in a row that Israel is conducting airstrike in Syria. Now, another airstrike was a few minutes later in the western coastal city of Tartus on the Mediterranean in northwestern Syria. And over there in that area, we attacked as well. If you follow me on Telegram, you know I put there the reason for the attack there. The last 48 hours, there was an Iranian cargo ship that unloaded their stuff and just left a few hours ago. We waited for the cargo to be unloaded and we striked. And so Hezbollah and Iranian targets were the main thing for this attack. Now, something very interesting that I want to say, about 30 minutes before the Israeli strike, something very suspicious was going on in the skies of Lebanon. Some locals reported an earthquake. And you can go online, especially to Twitter, and put earthquake Lebanon. You're going to see how many reports were on an earthquake there. Well, apparently it was not an earthquake. It was some explosions. Some of the explosions people think may have been from sonic booms. Others were not sure what. But one thing for sure, just like most of the times, Israel is launching its rockets from the airspace of Lebanon. And so this is the case as well right now. By the way, the Russians deny that they launched S-300 missiles at Israeli jets last week. They deny that. So I'm not sure who's telling the truth, but Israel reports in Israel were that for the first time, S-300 Russian battery was actually firing rockets. Russia denies it. I'm not sure. Another thing that you want to know, Mariupol, the very important strategic Ukrainian city on the Sea of Azov, finally, it's not that I wanted, but it eventually fell completely in the hands of the Russians. The Russians put so much effort in causing the hundreds of the Azov battalion soldiers who were in the Azovstal steel factory. There's a lot of underground tunnels and rooms there. And for over 80 days, they were trapped there. And today was their last day. Hundreds of them left either wounded on stretchers to hospitals or by foot. And the factory is completely clear from any resistance. And Mariupol fell, and it's in Russian hands. It's not the only one. There are several other wins for Russia over the last 48 hours. I have tons of videos of busloads of Ukrainian soldiers that surrenders in the Donbass area, and unfortunately some terrible pictures of truckloads of bodies, which I will never share with you. But if you want more information, constant flow of information from what's going on in the Middle East and also in that area, please follow me on Telegram, okay? Please follow me on Telegram. So again, breaking news, 2 Israeli strikes in Syria, 1 in Damascus area and 1 in Tartus in northwestern Syria on the coast of the Mediterranean. Hezbollah and Iranian targets were hit. Weapons, shipments that came from the sea in Tartus case, and shipment that came in the air in Damascus International Airport. There is a big fire in the Damascus International Airport right now, and some flights were rerouted. And again, this situation is still going on. For sure, we have damage on the ground in both places. So Hezbollah got hit pretty hard. And let's see what's going on. These are breaking news. 2 Israeli strikes, just like we did a week ago. A week ago, again, there were claims that the Russians for the first time used rockets against Israeli jets throughout the week. Apparently, it's questionable because the Russians themselves said they never did it. Anyway, just needed you to know. These are breaking news. And for much more information, please subscribe to my Telegram channel, and you'll get unfiltered and straight news from this area, okay? Pray for me. I'm gonna speak here in Montreal, and then I'll go to Edmonton, Calgary, and Vancouver. All of my speaking engagements, the places, the times are on our website, okay? Good. Well, have a Shabbat Shalom. Have a great weekend, and share this with people, okay? Thank you. God bless you.